Jungkook refused HYBE's order? Yes, you read that right. In the past 30 minutes, social media was shocked by a report claiming that Jungkook, one of BTS's most popular members, allegedly rejected a direct order from HYBE management regarding Taehyung V. This information spread rapidly, triggering anxiety, wild speculation, and emotional reactions from armies around the world. What is really happening behind the scenes? This situation surfaced after a major fanbase account, previously known as Credible, shared a screenshot of an internal conversation showing alleged tension between Jungkook and management. Although no official statement has been made by HYBE or Jungkook himself, information from internal sources stated that Jungkook refused an order related to Taehyung's individual promotional activities. This rejection is said to have occurred during a closed-door meeting held in the morning, South Korea time. This isn't the first time the artist-agency relationship has drawn attention, but what makes this case different is Jungkook's reputation. He's known for being obedient, professional, and rarely involved in any internal conflict made public. The fact that he chose to reject management's directive in such a short span of time indicates a more serious dynamic behind the decision. Furthermore, circulating rumors state that the order was related to restricting interactions or support between members regarding individual projects. In this case, Jungkook allegedly refused to hold back in publicly supporting Taehyung's activities, who is reportedly preparing to release new content ahead of his military return. Some armies even connect this to Jungkook's absence from promotions for certain projects considered overly managed by the agency. Outrage from ARMY quickly erupted across platforms. Hashtags like Protect Jungkook, HYBE Explain This, and Let Taehyung Breathe immediately topped Twitter, X, trending topics. Many demanded transparency from the agency and questioned why support between BTS members seemed to require filtering through company policy, even though their brotherhood has always been the group's identity. Some speculate this move by Jungkook is not just a spontaneous reaction, but part of a bigger resistance against HYBE's new policy direction. K-pop industry observers believe that after BTS embarked on individual activities post-military, each member started to show more independence toward the agency. Jungkook, as one of BTS's global faces, clearly has a powerful voice. Even though HYBE remains silent, public pressure keeps mounting. Many fans express disappointment if it's true that strict control is being exercised over member interactions in solo projects. For many armies, BTS's power lies not only in their music, but in the genuine relationships among the members, visible both on stage and off. Still, not everyone rushed to draw negative conclusions. Some fans urged others to wait for an official clarification and refrain from spreading unverified information. We don't know the full context yet. Jungkook and Taehyung have a very strong bond. If there's a disagreement, it could happen in any professional situation, wrote a fan site in their post. Even so, it's hard to ignore the ripple effect of this news. Within minutes, discussions escalated wildly. Is HYBE imposing tighter control over members' solo promotions? Is Jungkook beginning to assert himself more firmly against internal policy? And most importantly, what does this mean for the internal relationship among BTS members? It's worth noting this isn't the first time HYBE has come under scrutiny over its handling of solo artist projects. Similar issues arose when one member's album promotion was perceived as lacking full support. Now, with Jungkook reportedly speaking up for Taehyung, the public increasingly questions the nature of the relationship between artists and the company that raised them, regardless of the truth. The fact that Jungkook and Taehyung's names have once again become high-intensity talking points in just 30 minutes shows how immense global attention on them truly is. BTS has become more than a music group. They are now a symbol of loyalty, togetherness, and resistance in the midst of a complex entertainment industry dynamic. At the moment, the public is awaiting a possible official statement from Jungkook or HYBE. Until then, speculation will continue, and ARMY remains a vocal, critical, and loyal force in supporting their idols. One thing is certain: Jungkook's rejection is not just an impulsive act, it is a message. A message that BTS members are no longer just artists obedient to a system, but individuals who know what they want to stand for. If truly done for Taehyung, this is not just loyalty, but resistance worthy of being recorded in BTS and HYBE's history. ARMY is left wondering what really happened behind HYBE's meeting room doors this morning. And on a larger scale, is this the beginning of a shift in power between BTS and their management? But now, as the emotional wave subsides, one important question must be asked. Did this really happen? Or are we witnessing a grand scenario designed to manipulate public attention? In the entertainment world, especially the K-pop industry known for its complex marketing strategies, is it possible this is merely a tactic to stir interest, emotion, and global discourse? Let's take a breath and look deeper. The information sparking this wave of speculation came from clips, screenshots, and uploads shared across platforms like TikTok, Twitter, X, and YouTube. Most of them lack verifiable sources or official statements from those involved. So, as the public, are we too easily provoked by narratives that appear explosive but may not be factual? Could it be that Jungkook's refusal of HYBE's order is actually a misinterpretation of normal professional action? Perhaps a discussion or negotiation framed dramatically by outsiders? Or is this a way for netizens to project their hopes and imaginations onto BTS members' relationships, often seen as symbols of undying loyalty and friendship? More importantly, how often do we process information based on emotion, not fact? The tendency to believe instantly, especially when it concerns idols we love, often traps us in emotional bias. When a post brings high emotion, can we pause and ask, does this make sense? We're not saying this information is completely false, but we also can't confirm its truth. This is a time for the public to take on a healthy skepticism, not by distrusting everything, but by questioning each narrative that spreads without swallowing whole what social media serves. Imagine if all this turns out to be a hoax. What would be the impact on Jungkook's, Taehyung's, and even HYBE's reputation? In a world where information spreads in the blink of an eye, responsibility for truth lies not only with news sharers, but also with readers and viewers. We are all part of shaping public opinion. Are you certain the refusal narrative actually happened? Have you seen direct evidence, or are you just following the reaction wave? What's the motive behind spreading this issue? Is it purely from disappointed fans or exploited by certain parties to boost traffic, monetize content, or create a narrative for commercial gain? A reflective attitude is crucial in the digital era. Many of us have become instant information consumers who don't take time to ask, where did this news come from? Who shared it? What's the motive behind it? And am I just part of an algorithm that benefits someone else? As fans, of course we want the best for our idols. But in our passion to support them, let's not become tools spreading unverified information. Don't let blind love overpower reason. ARMY is known as a strong and intelligent fandom, and that includes the ability to hold back from impulsive reactions and preserve the integrity of the information they share. We also invite you to discuss, not just react. If you believe this information is true, what's the strongest proof you have? If you're doubtful, what keeps you from fully trusting it? Have you seen similar patterns in past cases? What role does social media play in shaping collective emotion as seen now? Finally, let us reflect on one crucial question. In an industry as calculated as K-pop, where narrative, emotion, and public exposure are tightly controlled, who really controls the story? Do we truly know what's happening, or are we just enjoying drama that may have been manufactured? We remind you once again that all the information we've shared comes from various open sources on social media and online media. As of now, no official statement has been made by HYBE, Jungkook, or Taehyung. Therefore, we invite all of you to keep thinking clearly, openly, and critically. Let's spread discussion, not just speculation. Let's ask questions, not just react. Because behind every viral news story, there's always an important question worth asking. Is this fact or just sensation?